What's up, guys?
Hey y'all.
Hola.
What up?
My name's Jamel.
I'm Ryan.
And together we're AzIam. That's so ugly. Ryan and I wanted to create a discussion forum on Facebook called In the Name of Love because on my newsfeed, at least, there's a lot of topics of discussion, and sometimes I don't comment on it because I feel like I will be attacked for my opinion. So we wanted to create a forum for people to openly express how they feel about things and not feel judged, but also express how they feel in an open environment. I think I just said that, but
with love. And I think it's important that we, constantly stretch our perceptions of each other and constantly learn more about each other. That way we can live each day with a better understanding of the people around us and the world that we live in. And the only way for us to do that is really to talk to each other, but with the understanding of love. Yes. And knowing that we're not always going to have the same feelings or the same opinions or the same understandings, but just hearing how you feel and hearing how I feel about something still allows us to grow as people.
And discussing that healthily, like discussion is healthy.
Yeah.
And so if two people who differ on opinions about something are able to discuss why they feel that way or the experiences that back up their opinion, then it'll just be a lot more welcoming and open to discuss if we just remember that love is the source of this discussion.
Yeah.
As we open up the discussion group, we kind of want to set down some ground rules so you guys can understand that this is a place of love. There's no judgment, and we wanted to set down these ground rules and just talk to you guys about them just so we can have an understanding across the board. So, norm number 1.
As we're talking about different topics, it's important to understand that what you're saying is your opinion, what your experiences is your experience, and it doesn't hold anything to anyone else's, or vice versa, you know what I mean? Like what you experience is yours. So when you speak, we want you to make sure that you're speaking on behalf of yourself and not imposing your opinions or your decisions in life on other people, and understanding that they may have a very different understanding and a very different opinion about it. So when you're speaking or you're responding or you're having a video, just make sure that you're using I statements, I feel, I think, in my experience, and not, making it seem like what you're saying is the only way.
Right, so don't generalize your opinion, pretty much. Like, know that when you speak something, you're speaking for yourself, your experience, and with that understanding, we should know that, like, what you have to share is just as equal as the rest of everyone else in the opinion, okay? So don't feel threatened or as if you're going to be judged for your opinion, because that's your experience. So just use I statements. I speak for my experience and what I've gone through, and Ryan will speak for his, and we're still best friends, even if it differs, so it's really not that serious.
Nope.
Okay, so norm number 2. I love swimming. It tastes good. I spent the beginning years of my life warming, so I feel like I'm catching up.
Are you swear words?
To swearing. Like, I gotta
say
use
one right
the
now.
word fuck.
Ooh, Mufasa.
Okay, so say it again.
Ooh, fuck.
Mufasa.
Ooh. Sorry, Mom.
Anyways, so clearly we're not going to ban swear words, but there's a clear difference between swearing at somebody and using swear words to express your opinion and your feelings. So a good example of this is, this article fucking pissed me off. This motherfucker did woo 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 woo, and I feel this way because of that.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
That brings us to norm number 3. Agree to disagree. Like we said multiple times, we all have different experiences. We all come from different places, different backgrounds, different understandings of the world around us. And that's okay. That's what makes us an interesting species. We're all very different, but we all are part of something bigger than us. And it's important for us to have understanding of that and still have love for each other and not let our opinions and our ego, which is something that we're going to talk about a lot, not let that kind of get in between us understanding and learning. So agreeing to disagree. I got my opinion, you got yours. Let's just agree on having different opinions, and we can disagree on that.
Like the thing, the thing that makes me mad the most, like on social media, when I see like this debates about things, is when someone posts a comment that empowers a group of people, and someone who doesn't support that feels like their opinion is threatened. Don't feel that way. Like, your opinion is yours, and it's okay for you to have a different opinion from mine. That's what makes this different. I mean, beautiful. So like, just be aware that like your opinion isn't discounted because someone else's is just as strong and different. That's real talk. Like, real talk.
Empowering one aspect of life is not a detriment to any of the other things. You know, we can empower one thing, and other things can still coexist. We thought that a good segue into us opening up about who we are and why we live each day is to talk about legacies and what you're here for, and what you believe in as far as life. Why do you wake up every day? Why do you go to work every day? Why do you sing or write poetry or paint? What is the legacy that you want to leave on this earth? Whether it be a house for your kids or a family, a dog, you know, a lump sum of money, whatever that may be. We want to hear what it is and why.
Right. So what makes you tick? What's your passion? What's the thing that makes this life worth it now? And what legacy do you want to leave after you're not here? So let's talk about it. I think that is a good place to start, especially on in future posts when we're going to talk about some heated things. It'll be cool to see our different perceptions of legacy and what we want to leave behind, and how our experiences and our influences and our opinions dictate that. So let's discuss.
Comment on this video, start up another chain of discussion by making your own status. You can make a video. We encourage that for sure. We're going to be making videos and comments and things like that, but we definitely want other people to make videos. That would be totally cool because we want to see your beautiful faces. We're here in Long Beach, and some of you are all over, so we want to see you. Make your videos. Keep it kind of, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
I feel like that's good. And then your posts, just try to make it so that someone can read it in their break.
Right. I foresee In the Name of Love being used as a form of meditation. If you feel a certain way about something that you see on your news feed, if you feel a certain way about the way someone talks to you out on the street, like if you feel a certain way, come to In the Name of Love and let's discuss it and talk about why it made you feel that way, right? And how your experiences and opinions dictate that. So just know expression is crucial in order for you to release things, and so use us as that. Use In the Name of Love for that, because that's love.
Yeah, it's definitely when you don't know how to process something. I know for me, I have a hard time with digesting things sometimes, so it's good to just be able to vocalize it and say, this is how I feel, and then be able to get other people's take on it and be able to make my decision. And that's really what this is. We wanted us to kind of talk about life, and then we can go back and make our own decisions on what we truly feel with a better understanding and more knowledge.
That's what it is. So, in closing, example?
Good.
In closing, I came across a meme earlier today, and I think that it's a good place to start for In the Name of Love. This is it. The quote is, I hate small talk. I want to talk about atoms, death, aliens, sex, magic, intellect, the meaning of life, faraway galaxies, music that makes you feel different, memories, the lies you've told, your flaws, your favorite scents, your childhood, what keeps you up at night, your insecurities and fears. I like people with depth, who speak with emotion from a twisted mind. I don't want to know what's up. Use In the Name of Love for that, you guys. We go through life with enough masks. Let's create a forum where we can just remove all of them. Yeah, that'd just be cool. You can't see my legs, right? My legs are full on.